Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, tornadoes created a mess in western Kentucky. And coming right up, we'll take a closer look at the damage that's been left behind.
2 people are in custody in connection to a recent string of arsons across central Kentucky. Find out what led police to their arrest just ahead.
And after Hillary Clinton spent the day in Kentucky, her husband Bill will return tomorrow to continue her campaign in the bluegrass. That's ahead of next week's primary.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good Wednesday morning to you. I'm Michelle Chamberlain. It is a day of cleanup.
It is for a lot of folks. I'm Bill Bryant, and we're glad you're with us and hopefully safe and sound this morning. A lot of folks will have, even locally, some limbs to clean up and that kind of thing, but out in western Kentucky it's much worse. Tornadoes out there, a few injuries. We're going to be checking in now with meteorologist Micah Harris. Let's see when we get some kind of switch up in this pattern.
You know, it's going to be another 48 to 72 hours. You got to get in toward Friday to actually see a dry slot in the weather. Now, we'll get some locations dry today, but we're still expecting a couple of rumbles of thunder in towards your afternoon. We're looking southbound because that's where the storms are still located. And you know what? It's not moving all that much. We still have that opportunity, especially south of the Cumberland Parkway, south of the Hal Rogers Parkway, the next couple of hours to actually pick up on some of those heavier downpours. Temperatures are there in the 50s and 60s, not a bad feel. 80 degrees by the afternoon with, once again, a couple of rumbles for some of us, but we have more storms to go the next 48 hours, especially tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a better chance of rain as opposed to today. However, like Bill was talking about, when do we see a dry spot? I'm going to show you that coming up in just a few minutes.
We are looking for it. Thank you,
Yes,
Micah.
we are. Folks in western Kentucky are continuing to clean up this morning after tornadoes touched down there yesterday, and one of the worst places hit was Graves County.
Emergency crews in Mayfield say the tornado damaged homes and businesses there. State police also say several people were injured. WKYT's Mark Barber is joining us from our live desk with a closer look at some of the damage, including some incredible video. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Several people who had very close calls with the tornado say they still can't believe they survived the storm. They say the magnitude of the damage it caused is just unbelievable.
Oh, there it is. Look at that house. It's gone.
You can see debris flying as a tornado cut a path through Graves County yesterday afternoon. This morning, this is all that's left of the homes in Mayfield that were destroyed. The twister flattened house after house, leaving them in a jumbled mess of splintered wood. State police say 10 people were hurt when the tornado roared through the area, but fortunately no one was killed. The owner of a car dealership says the powerful storm destroyed 50 cars, every single one sitting in his lot.
It was unbelievable, really unbelievable for me to see this. You know, somewhere you spend every day of your life for years and years, you know, and it's pretty much leveled and a lot of damage.
Graves County was not the only area hit hard by yesterday's storms. School is canceled in part of eastern Kentucky this morning as they also try to clean up storm damage. We'll have more on the damage in Wolfe County and the threat of more storms tonight coming up at 5:30. From the live desk, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Now in Lexington, firefighters believe a lightning strike may have sparked a small house fire. It happened just before 7 last night on Jacks Creek Road. Crews say when they arrived, there was some smoke in the attic of the home. They also say they found some damaged wires. But firefighters say there was not significant damage in the home and no one was injured. Remember, you can track storms along with the latest traffic with the WKYT Weather Plus Traffic app. You can download it for free in the app or Google Play stores.
New this morning on WKYT, some scary moments for a group of Jackson County high school students after their bus was hit by a pickup truck just before midnight or so last night. Happened just before 10:30 actually on 25 East near Barberville. Police say no one was injured in the crash, but the driver of the truck was arrested for prior warrants. Several people were without power following a late night crash in Lexington. Police say people living near Liberty Road and Apple Tree Lane lost power after a truck crashed into a utility pole just after 10 last night. Police shut down Liberty Road so that Kentucky Utilities officials could repair the damaged power lines overnight. Those repairs lasted for several hours. Crews say the power has now been restored, and police say the roadway is expected to open back up within the hour. It is a story that we've been tracking for weeks here at WKYT. Kentucky State Police say they have now made 2 arrests in connection to 6 arsons that have damaged or destroyed homes across central Kentucky.
WKYT's Caitlin Sentner joins us from Jessamine County, where one of the suspects is scheduled to appear in court this morning. Good morning, Caitlin.
Good morning, Michelle. It took multiple police agencies to arrest a man and juvenile they believe are responsible for a recent string of arsons in central Kentucky. Finally, just hours from now, we'll see one of the accused in a Jessamine County courtroom. Now, it was a joint effort between local, county, state, and federal agencies to arrest 38-year-old John Roth and a 17-year-old juvenile. Roth is expected to face a judge at 8:30 this morning. State police are saying he pawned items in Nicholasville on Monday morning after they were stolen from a home that was set on fire on Jacks Creek Road in Madison County. That home makes the 6th home in central Kentucky police say was recently burglarized and then set on fire. Trooper Robert Purdy says the 6 fires happened in 5 different counties beginning at the end of April. We talked to a man who lost everything in the most recent blaze.
Everything is gone. I mean, our vehicles, we had them at work, and somehow there was a miracle that our dog got out. So other than that, and the clothes that we had on our back, I mean, that everything else is gone.
Roth is charged with receiving stolen property. Now, that 17-year-old juvenile is charged with 2nd-degree arson and burglary. Roth isn't charged with arson, but we're told more charges could be coming. Live in Jessamine County, Caitlin Sentner, WKYT.
Democratic presidential candidate Bernie Sanders is claiming another victory this morning. Sanders defeated Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton in West Virginia's primary. He spent the day in California, which holds a primary on June 7th. Clinton spent the day in Kentucky attending events in Lexington and Louisville. Kentucky's primary is next Tuesday.
Former President Bill Clinton is planning to campaign for his wife Hillary in Kentucky again this week. Clinton is planning to make 3 stops around the Bluegrass tomorrow. He will start the morning in Owensboro. He will then hold a rally at the Capitol Plaza Hotel in Frankfort. That will be at 2:30 in the afternoon. And Clinton will finish the day with a rally at Prestonsburg Elementary School in Floyd County. That is set for 7:45. Former President Clinton also made campaign stops for his wife last week here in Kentucky. So the campaign comes here with the vote next Tuesday. Our time this morning is 5:07, and WKYT This Morning is just getting started.
A New York teenager is not letting his disability stop him from making history. We'll show you how when WKYT This Morning returns.
Still have some storms down toward the southern half. It looks like that's the best chance for storms again today until we head off into the night as more storms move on in. We got a lot to talk about. It's coming up next.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Still a very loud night in morning, actually, there in southern Kentucky. It was just a constant rumble. I woke up at about midnight late last night, and it was just a constant rumble. I think the thunder went on for at least 5-6 seconds straight, and that's a long time for thunder to just continue to rumble. And yeah, we're having that down toward the south, especially back toward Bowling Green. They're not having fun this morning, and all that's moving eastbound, okay? If you're sitting there and, say, Clinton County and then Hart County, work your way back into, say, portions of Adair County, Russell County, those are areas that's getting hit by rain right now, thunderstorms, and we have a few more, a big one actually heading your direction, so keep that in mind. We look back toward the southeast, some spots still dealing with some of these areas with some flooding concerns, and we're adding rain to that. That's going to be Laurel County and also Pulaski County, southern Pulaski, as we speak. Watch out as you're driving. Early this morning, we have heard of reports of water over some of those roadways. 59 degrees there in Mount Sterling. We're in the lower 60s as you travel in some locations. Not a bad feel. Fronts to the north of us. As long as this is around us, we'll have the opportunity to actually have some thunderstorms. But a piece of energy comes flying back into the forecast today. That piece of energy is actually later on tonight. This is a very interesting and a kind of a weird setup. So bear with me here, okay? During the daylight hours, not nighttime, daylight hours, there's only a small chance of rain for central, northern, and eastern Kentucky. Now, if you go down toward the southwest, down toward the Cumberland region, that's where you have a better opportunity. 40% is about 60%, and those are areas that still got hit pretty hard yesterday, so we're adding more rain, more thunderstorms to that. I don't see it as widespread severe weather like we saw yesterday. It's nothing like that, but heavy downpours and a lot of lightning once again. That's during the daylight hours. During the nighttime hours, it kind of flips, and we'll start to see storms move in from southern portions of Indiana and to our far northern portions and central portions right around midnight. Then we'll get more storms for tomorrow. I mean, that's just the way it's going to go the next 48 hours. Another 1 to possibly 2 inches of rain for most locations through your Thursday. Let's talk about your 7-day. And today and tomorrow, it just doesn't look that great. I would say tomorrow by far is your wettest day in the next 48 hours. So today, about a 40% chance of rain. Tomorrow, more like your 60, 70% chance. Guys, we actually get a break on Friday. Friday looks really, really good. All those baseball games trying to get scheduled and all the softball games. Hopefully the fields won't be too nasty, but yeah, that's the best time to do it. Best time to reschedule is on Friday. All those events Friday too, Friday evening, look great.
Okay. Good to hear. We need a break.
We do. Can't do everything on Friday, but that looks to be the one day.
That's right. You better.
Thank you, Micah. It's 5:14 on WKYT this morning. And a New York wheelchair athlete is paving the way for others with disabilities and also making some state history.
13-year-old Jason Robinson is the first wheelchair athlete in the state able to compete on his school's track team. Now, this isn't the first time Jason has been highlighted for his excellence when it comes to sports. In 2013, he was just 10 years old when he became the youngest wheelchair athlete to compete in the Boilermaker. Fast forward 3 years, and now he's the first student in the state to be allowed on his school's track team while he races in his wheelchair with his teammates.
It's great that I'm doing it, and it's great that I'm bringing the awareness, but it's also cool that I can be able to spread awareness and help other kids and be able to compete with my peers.
What an inspiration. Jason hopes his story will go far beyond the track, so it will inspire other athletes with disabilities.
Great attitude from that young man.
Yes, he is.
Obviously a trailblazer, right?
Very
Time
impressive.
this morning coming up on 5:15. Good to have you along. It's Wednesday morning, right in the middle of the week now, with more news coming up.
Yeah, when we come back, we'll have a look at your money.
A major supermarket chain is going on a hiring blitz and the best and worst states to grow old in. I'm Marley Hall, and I'll have those stories and more coming up in your CBS Money Watch report.
Good morning and welcome back into WKYT this morning. Glad you're with us on this Wednesday. 5:18 is our time right now. Kroger is looking to hire 14,000 people.
And Amazon is launching a new platform. Marley Hall has the latest on your money.
Kroger is looking to hire 14,000 people nationwide across all its supermarket chains. That includes Kroger, Ralph's, Fred Meyer, and Food for Less stores. The company says the hiring blitz starts on Saturday and comes on top of 29,000 new jobs that were created over the last 2 years. Stocks rallied on Wall Street Tuesday. The Dow gained 222 points. The Nasdaq added 59. Amazon is launching a new platform featuring user-generated videos. Amazon Direct Video will compete directly with YouTube. The company says the service allows creators to upload their own videos to Amazon's Prime Video and generate royalties based on the hours streamed. A new report ranks the best and worst states to grow old in. Caring.com, a website for caregivers, looked at a variety of financial, healthcare, and quality of life categories. Their data showed the #1 state to grow old in is South Dakota, and the worst is West Virginia. That's your Money Watch. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. In New York, I'm Marley Hall.
Anheuser-Busch is renaming one of its most popular beers. When fans reach for a cold Budweiser, they'll instead pick up an America. The temporary label swap starts on May 23rd and will go through the presidential election in November. All 12-ounce cans and bottles of Budweiser will feature the word America on the label instead of Budweiser in the brand's distinctive cursive font. According to the brewer, the campaign is meant to inspire drinkers to celebrate America and Budweiser's shared values of freedom and authenticity.
All right.
And drink up, America.
Another interesting twist to this election year, right?
Oh, goodness.
All right. It is 5:20 in the morning on WKYT. Time to rise and shine and get going on this Wednesday. It's Hump Day, and after this, we'll be headed for the weekend.
Yes, we will. Sports is next.
On the way, we talk about Nyquist, the Derby champion. Also, Steph Curry becomes the first unanimous NBA MVP. We've also got news and notes about UK softball and baseball coming up next.
Thunderstorms rolling across southern Kentucky. It is a loud morning. Once again, a loud night is what most of us had late last night, early this morning, and they're still ongoing. They will not stop. And you know what? It looks like the best chance is for you guys down south as we go through your day. Right around noontime, still looking southbound. It looks like most of us, for the most part, will be mostly dry, only a small chance of rain for the most part. Nonetheless, if you go south of 64, now that's the best bet to actually pick up a pretty decent chance of rain. A couple of rumbles as we slide in towards your afternoon. More storms move in tonight too, and also for tomorrow. I mean, it is nonstop over and over again, but there are breaks in the forecast, and I'm going to show you when coming up in just a few minutes. First, let's check out sports, see what's going on.
Good morning, everybody. Nyquist will be on the Pimlico track for the first time later this morning as he trains for the Preakness. Nyquist was bred in Kentucky by Summerhill Farm, a son of Uncle Mo. He went through the sales ring 3 times, first as a weanling at Keeneland, selling for $180,000. Then sold at Keeneland's September yearling sale for $230,000. Then as a 2-year-old, he went into the sales ring again at Fasig-Tipton, and that's where Dennis O'Neill spotted him. Dennis is trainer Doug O'Neill's brother. The price was $400,000. Dennis also purchased Derby winner I'll Have Another for Redham Racing.
No, I said to someone, I felt like 4 years ago I bought a lotto ticket, and I said for someone to buy 2 lotto tickets in one lifetime, I don't think that's ever happened. So I mean, that's kind of how I feel about this. It's just an unbelievable day.
So does this mean after you bought 2 lottery tickets, you're not buying more?
That's up to Mr. Redham.
Okay.
If he was smart, he'd cut me off.
Golden State Warriors guard Steph Curry becoming the first unanimous MVP winner in NBA history, earning 131 first-place votes, all of them. San Antonio Spurs forward Kawhi Leonard finished second in the voting, while Cleveland Cavs forward LeBron James was third. It's the second straight MVP award for Curry.
I looked at the list of everybody who's won an MVP before, the legends, guys that their name or household names, and they jump off the page, and to be the first unanimous MVP award winner is something that I don't even know how to put into words.
So Kawhi Leonard a distant second. Kentucky baseball on the road last night in Indiana. The Hoosiers with a 9th inning walk-off single to win 3-2. Zach Rex with a homer, both RBI for the Cats. UK plays 9th-ranked Ole Miss in Oxford starting tomorrow. Kentucky softball racking up a lot of SEC honors with the best regular season in school history. Rachel Lawson is Coach of the Year. Kelsey Nunley, Pitcher of the Year. Nunley also named a first-teamer to the All-SEC squad. Abby Cheek named Freshman All-SEC. Maisie Steed, Christian Stokes, they're named to the All-SEC defensive team. And UK will start as the number 2 seed tomorrow in the softball SEC tournament. That's a look at sports. Have a great day.